fine. It moves around a bit. Always. The sound coming through fine, by the way. Very good.
Yep. It's all good. Also, another another article of mine that I've written is going to be published today.
Ooh, what's it about?
It's about a production of Hairspray that is performing right now here.
Oh, like the play.
Yeah.
I thought the production of the chemical.
Yeah, no. I mean, that would be cool too. Probably even more cool. But sadly, no. Just the musical.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of that. Hi, Sushi!
Are you unmuted? Let me unmute you.
I'm doing good, Sushi. How are you? Well, I'm a little tired. That's like the only thing. I keep like zoning out. Oh, it's been a good day. That's awesome. Time to spend another few hours making my mic sound good. That sounds legit. I cannot believe that all that happened to you, Sushi. Like, that's so terrible. I honestly feel really bad. Like, I feel like I would have like a breakdown if my computer just like decided to have like a random update and then I lost everything. I think I would cry. Oh, I just realized my video isn't even going. There we go. Hello. I am really not here. Wait. Yeah, I haven't heard Marc in like 20 years. I thought he was just being quiet. Like weirdly quiet.
Whoops. Yeah. I was wondering about that. Yeah, I was also talking to Sushi. And, you know. So. Apparently I muted myself. Whoops. That's a good thing we noticed that before we started. It's a good thing we have Sushi here to check.
Yeah. Sushi being the ultimate mod over here for me. Being like, hey, Anya, like, you do realize Mark should be talking right now because he's talking on the other stream. Nah, I'm just over here like, yeah, hi. No,
Wait,
sushi,
what?
sushi. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's because of how my setup is. It's not a problem. You'll hear me in a sec. You'll hear me in a sec. It's because of how my audio is set up.
Oh,
Basically,
no. Let me fix that.
no,
You
he
should
can
hear
hear me
audio now.
now. Hear me now. Oh,
I had my
now
desktop
he can
audio
hear
muted.
me.
But now you have double music, so I'll bob one of the music. Here we go. Oh yeah, I only have 8:30 music. Sorry.
So
What a shit show.
it's my curse. It happens. Like, you have me on the stream, and this is just what happens. But yeah, basically, Sushi, the one you hear on my stream is actually not me. Well, it is me, but like slightly delayed me. That comes from actually Mark's stream. Well, not his
It
stream.
comes from my PC, not from
the
my
parsec.
Stream.
Yeah.
So her
really
voice is
bad
sent
at
over the
explaining.
ocean and then back, and then it goes through the stream to your PC, which is weird.
Yep. It is a process. Yeah, it is good to get it at the start.
Yeah. Hi,
Hey,
Barry.
Barry.
How are you?
Hello. Hope you're doing well.
Everybody's in all the
Double.
chats.
Yeah. I mean, Sushi literally just said the same exact message
It's a nice
on both
pasta.
streams.
Ah, that sucks to hear, Barry.
I feel that I had to up the dosage of my anxiety pills because with everything that's like going on, I was not in a good headspace. I'm good now.
Okay.
I'm better now.
Good.
Yeah, I felt like I was going to die last week.
Oh my.
I mean, it didn't help that I was also sick. Like I was mentioning during the Persania Tuesday stream the other day, that I was looking at the VOD for last Persania Tuesday, not the one that just happened, but the one before that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was so not like in a position to be streaming at that time. Like, I don't know how Azure like sat through that, because I was like, hello everyone, I'm dead. Like that was me.
Oh well, everyone has a bad stream once in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, Barry. No. Oh my, that really sucks.
Really? Barry, that's awful.
Oh, I really hope you can sort that stuff out.
Yeah.
That sucks.
The day and not being very communicative.
Yeah, I feel that, Barry.
Yeah.
I have the same thing. I'm very easily, pull off my feet if stuff gets stressy. Anxiety and all.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. I feel so bad for you, Barry. Especially like knowing what you're going for. I can't imagine like having to deal with that for so long. And now that you finally got an appointment, like all this happening too. Honestly, like the fact that you're dealing with all this proves just how strong you are. Because I don't know if I could have handled it. Like, actually being, to be honest. What? Really? Sushi! Oh my gosh!
Wait, what?
Wow. Just this update, like, totally wrecked you.
Yeah.
Didn't you, like, hold up on it for, like, a year, if I remember correctly?
Pretty much.
That's probably why it totally messed everything up. That long time wait. Basically had to change up the whole system. This is why this is why everyone tells me to always update like right away. I'm always like, I don't have the time.
True, but there was also the November update last year, which was actually came out in June of this year because it has so many bugs. And they had to reschedule it every single time, but all like the early adopters had major issues and some people even lost all of their files. So Windows Update hasn't gotten the best track record in the last couple of years.
Wait, it's not letting you relicense it?
That sucks. How does that even work? You have a license. Like, what?
Is there anyone you can contact? You know?
They have a fix on the website. They know
I cannot
of the issue.
believe.
That's good.
But think about it. That means that a ton of people had this happen to them.
Yep.
Enough that they had to post it on the website.
Yeah.
Oh, Barry, that's the worst part. I hate having to get up early to go to the doctor. Like, I've had to do it so many times. They're like, oh, we can fit you in 8 a.m. I'm like, I'm usually like sleeping for several more hours. I don't want to do it.
Like, I called the doctor on Monday to look up my wrist, and they basically said, well, we're booked, but you can come into the, the morning walk-in hour, and it starts at 8 a.m. I had that set today, but I'm really bad at going stuff where I don't have an appointment for. So I woke up this morning and was like, nah. And I rolled over. So I still didn't go to the doctor like a freaking dumbass.
Yeah.
So I gotta go tomorrow. Freaking 8 a.m. again.
Wait, do you guys have an urgent care over there?
What?
So, where I live, we have this thing called urgent care, which is basically like if the doctor, like a regular doctor, doesn't have the time to see you, or if it's at a time where the doctor is like out or whatever, you can go to urgent care, and their whole thing is that they're always open to accept patients in. It's like,
yeah, we have something like that, but it's, like it's in the word. It's gotta be urgent, which this is not.
oh, for me,
Yeah. Sushi, I do set
like
an alarm, but I'm just really bad at getting out of my bed.
I'm the same way. All right, like I understand. I have, like, if you were to see my alarm list on my phone, it's like a million alarms to try and get myself up.
Yeah, I basically only set one alarm, but if I don't feel well and I don't have to get up, I just don't. Which is also the reason why I never could succeed at going to college or uni, because hey, I can just skip class and not go to it and just ruin my whole career. Yay. I just don't have the discipline.
Yeah. I understand that. It's why like tomorrow my first class is at 11, but I set the alarm at like 9 so that I have enough time to like sit in my bed when I get up because of the alarm, just to sit there and like slowly come to consciousness. Like I'm awake but not fully awake. So I'm just sitting there like a zombie.
Class at 11.
Oh, sushi. Even across the country. I mean, it's not really across. We're not that far, but pretty far. We're still connected by our class time. Wait, why do you wake up at 7 a.m.?
You have to drive like
It's at
50
11.
miles. Right?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Barry, that's awful.
8 a.m. class.
7:30 math class. I would die. I would straight up just die. I don't think I could handle that.
You know, some of my work shifts start at 5 a.m. in the morning.
It's like I can't. I would physically not be able to do it.
Yeah, set your alarm to 3:30.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's awful.
You hate doing late
You hate?
I hate not being able to be there because they're late.
For me, it's more like I don't really like doing late streams, like super late. Like for me, prime stream time is like 3 to like 6, 7, like around there. But when it comes to working, like that's time when I feel the most productive is late at night. Like I can work until late hours, but I couldn't work in the morning. Like my brain doesn't function in the morning.
Same. I like streaming in the evening or at night. My best time.
Me.
Says the guy who's streaming literally at 2 a.m.
Oh.
Right now.
Oh, also, Barry, Sushi, for this stream, I am taking over Mark's computer.
Yep.
I will be the leader. My hacking skills have been used.
She hacked into my
Nothing
mainframe.
can stop me.
Nah, basically it's to relieve my wrists so I don't have to use the mouse at all. So I'll just let Anya use my mouse through Parsec.
And it works really well.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I feel that, Sushi.
Yeah, I understand. That's how I feel on Tuesdays. When I stream for Sonya Tuesdays now, I feel kind of like bleh. But last Tuesday, I weirdly felt okay. Like maybe it's because I'm not stressing as much.
I really had to push myself last Monday to stream but I had a lot of fun with Angel, so that was good. It was a quiet stream anyway, but I really didn't want to stream, but I did it anyway. Imagine if Azure was here. Hi, Azure.
Azure! Hello! He is always here.
Aliens.
Oh, I'm glad you guys all liked it. I actually, like, it doesn't surprise me because I had fun yesterday. Like,
Sushi. Don't worry. It's fine. Shall we begin? We've been rambling for like half an hour now.
Yeah, we should probably get started. Let me just
Hi,
move
Angel. You inhaled the sandwich. Wow. Dedication. Don't forget to chew. Hey, that's the wrong monitor, aren't you?
Oh, I'm on the other monitor. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh. Hi, Angel. Hello. Hope you're doing well. This one, right?
Yes.
Yep, Azure is always there for every Persona Tuesday. But then again, he's always here.
True.
Even have a command for it.
I know I made it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're sore from dance class? Make sure you drink lots of water so your muscles can, you know, how do you call it? Recover. That's the word. Recover quickly.
I don't remember what my voice was from, like, at all.
Um, Let me think about it.
Was it like, no. I think it was that.
How are my wrists? Like during the day, I thought it was pretty good, but at the last 2 hours of my shifts, it really started to hurt both of my wrists, and now I've given the reins to Anya to control the stream because it's honestly not good. But stream must go on.
Yep. The stream must live on. Oh, shoot. I almost went to the other monitor.
I dissected a cow's heart in school. That was pretty dope. Yeah, I'm going to see my doctor. At least I hope so. If I'm not stupid again. Yay.
Oh, gosh. Seaman 2. It looked even crazier than Seaman 1. I cannot believe that they managed to make it even more crazy. And Barry not wanting it. I tried to save you, Barry. But you didn't listen. You were like, nah, we gotta play it. And now you've been cursed by the
Forever.
Seaman. Anyways, let's actually go.
Yeah.
As if there is anything. I don't know if that's right either. As if there is anything to be anticipated from a British cross examination by a Japanese person.
My first cross examination in a British courthouse. Was weird not clicking myself. Oh, it's time to muster up all of your resolve. Ryanosuke Naruhodo. Naruhodo. cross.
The cursed strawberry. Oh, hey, Lulu.
Hi, Lulu.
Hello.
All right, Angel hasn't seen the last stream. Let's recap real quick. All right, we are now in the British Empire. We were framed for murder twice. We solved both cases, so we're not in prison. And yes, we are in two different chats. uh, Now we are solving another murder mystery, but this time we are not framed for it. So we got to defend Mr. What's his name again? McGundle? Uh,
Yeah.
Mr. McGundle. And our witnesses just have said their testimony, and now we're going to cross examine it. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're up against a guy who basically is Count Dracula.
He has a Dutch name, which
Not
is pretty
really.
dope.
Yeah,
Anyway.
what we witness.
So, do you want me to repeat this, or?
Oh no. We already read all this, but I don't remember. It was the last trip of the night. There were a few passengers. The defendant and the victim were both sitting within the code. Then
Lord
the
of the
defendant
Rings?
suddenly
What?
stabbed him.
Drifting? How does that work? Alright.
Wait, what? Lord of the Rings drifting game? That's a real thing?
I've never heard of it.
That sounds like something even I would want to try out. Like, I'm just imagining Aragorn, like, in, like, some sort of car and, like, drifting.
Nothing.
Then
Nothing at all.
were you looking it up?
No. I was fixing my webcam.
Oh.
Because the settings reset every single time. It's annoying. I keep forgetting it.
Oh, did I do I look like a good ghost? Yeah, I saw that earlier. I don't know why, but when it gets dark, I think it's from the monitor.
Yeah.
I think the light from the monitor is making me look even more like a white girl than I already am.
Well, I was fixing my own webcam, so not yours. Because mine was way too dark.
Ah. We're the contrast.
Yup.
The yin and the yang. Then the defendant suddenly stabbed him in the gut with the knife.
Alright, that sounds logical.
Yes, he was indeed stabbed in the gut. I ended up screaming in shock. But wait, we don't have the murder weapon. Astonished by a scream. Do we have the murder weapon?
I mean, we can look at present and then we can see what we
Can
can
we go
present.
back?
I think so.
Oh yeah. We have armband, defendant's gloves, and that's it. We don't have the murder weapon.
Azure's.
Oh, Azure's. Yeah. So we don't actually... Should we then press the statement? Because I think we need the murder weapon.
Yeah, let's press it. Mutta. You witnessed that very instant.
As I had said, all of it was aptly explained in my testimony. Or perhaps you were saying you have a bone to pick with my words? With me, a bank clerk?
No, that wasn't my intention at all. Hi, Owen.
Hello, Owen. Welcome. How are you doing?
No good. He's completely fuming at me. Witness. I would like...
I don't remember who we picked for who. There was so many characters.
Omelette. I'll just do it.
Okay.
Juror 3, what's the matter?
I've made up my mind. Now that everyone said their piece, I'm going to with my gut here. What do you mean, sir? I've always hated rich folk, you see. I'm sure those clots are doing shady dealings under the table somehow. That tiny old man is the culprit, understand? You can't pull the wool over my eyes. What? I don't think there is any point in waiting through this little discussion any longer.
Give me liberty or give me Seaman too.
Wow. It's not exactly the same as Liam's voice. Similar though.
I've had that happen to me before too, Lulu. Where I'm just like holding my phone up and then I am so tired holding it that I just drop it.
Smashing in your face.
Yeah. Not great.
Yeah.
That's all for me. I was just about to say that. We as jurors have the duty to pass down correct judgments onto everyone.
I like this whole scale idea. What the? What on earth just happened? They're verdict already?
Oh wait, what am I doing? I just start reading it. Like as if I was just playing the game. White means not guilty. Black is guilty. As each juror reaches his or her own conclusion, the weight of their verdict is added to the scale, as you have just seen, and is set aflame.
So then, if that colossal scale were to completely tip towards black...
Let's do our absolute best to prevent that from happening.
Now I'm even more nervous than ever.
A little note that the juror's verdict has changed. Now, I would like for the attorney to resume his cross-examination, please.
This is such an accurate rendition of historical trials.
True.
Absolutely. This is how it's always been done. Let's bring it back, right? Let's bring back the fire and all of that. Definitely not a hazard.
That whole chair thing isn't made out of wood or anything.
It's not like the whole place could burn down.
No. Of course. How incredibly frightening. Oh my. Templar. Proper cat. Hmm. Oh, we haven't lost a
Maybe
badge yet. That's good.
no. So I think that was fine. I think that was supposed to happen. But we still need the murder weapon. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so sure that we get it like early.
Can you go a
Should
little
we
bit further?
press this one? Surprised by that scream, I stopped the horses, and then I saw. I saw it too.
You see that hesitation in it?
Yeah.
Could you
Should we
press
press it?
Yeah. Mata. Pardon, but what exactly did you see? Yeah, the passenger was collapsed on the controller.
Needless to say, that passenger would be the victim, the bricklayer.
And then the other passenger took the knife in his hand like this.
Needless to say, that passenger would be the defendant, Cosney
Kanzi.
Megundal. Cosney.
Kanzi.
Kanzi. Kanzi is in the game.
Kanzi's in the game. Then when they did that knife, I saw him stab into the collapsed passenger like this. What? Wait, that doesn't make
Lord.
any sense.
The Lord, please excuse my rudeness.
You must be juror number 2. Oh, what is the matter?
As a servant to the gentleman of the great British Empire, I'd like to believe he's innocent. However, as a servant, I have a responsibility to accept harsh realities.
Wait, just.
We have to dispose of this filth now.
No.
I must apologize, but I love cleanliness after all. I have recorded the entire conversation thus far, and I have given it a logical appraisal. And at this very moment, I have reached my ultimate conclusion. Wow.
Rude. Not again.
4 people have already chosen guilty. Only 2 more. And then...
What in the world should I do? The more I try to fish out all from the witnesses, the more the scale slants against my favor.
However, as we know nothing about this incident, information is what we need above all else. Then all we...
All we can do is watch as that fire burns away. Our time left until the guilty verdict? Oh, weird sentence.
A chance to retaliate will arrive eventually. We must believe in that.
But... Yeah, well. Alright. At any rate, that's all I can do for now.
Well, Barry, everyone in the Ace Attorney universe are just big idiots.
Ooh, it's the Yosoi Raid! Well, come on in, Raiders! We're playing The Great Ace Attorney, a Japanese-only release.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome, welcome. Yo, it's DJ Red Dwarf. Long time no see.
Oh, hey. Hello.
How's it going, everyone?
I was watching Yosoi before the stream started.
Oh.
Great fun stuff.
It was Scabbard Wednesday, right?
Yee. So
Yeah.
they were playing together.
What are they playing together?
I'd never seen the game before. I was just kind of watching it. And like, oh, it looks cool.
What were you playing, Yosoi? On your pog.
And so it's showing my emotes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Emotes.
Emotes.
I'm doing pretty well, DJ. How are
Oh,
you?
also. Oh, shoot. Gotta escape. Here we go.
Yeah, I know, Barry.
There we go.
That was what I was saying before. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Haha. It's the cursed tier 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm planning to move it if I get enough to have 2 slots. But that'll mean having to do it all over again for it to be accepted.
Yeah.
But
It's a chore. I know.
I'm just keeping it at tier 2 for now.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because I knew I wanted to have it as an emote. But of course, I only have 1 slot at the moment.
Yeah, same.
But it is there. We did it, Reddit.
It's a nice emo wall.
Yeah. All the emotes. Every emote.
So many emotes. Yo, have a nice dinner, I think. Yeah, dinner
Yeah,
would
have
make
a
sense.
nice dinner.
Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it.
That's what I
as
was
always.
eating when I was watching the Yosoi stream. I was eating
Popcorn.
some good old dinner.
Oh.
Some Mediterranean.
Mediterranean. What exactly?
It was like a bowl and it had like falafel,
Mm-hmm.
some brown rice, and then tzatziki sauce, hummus, and then lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers mixed together in a bowl.
Heck yeah. Sounds nice. Anyway, let us continue.
And some San Pellegrino. Not sponsored.
Enjoying some Dr. Foods, not sponsored.
Yeah.
Like always.
Yeah, Angel. I just kind of felt like it today because it's from a place that's on campus, and so I was planning on heading home. I was like, you know what? I'll get some Mediterranean. So I went over there and grabbed it
Heck yeah.
before heading home.
I can't give up here. I just need to calm down and listen to the testimony once more. When the incident occurred, only the defendant and the victim were at the scene. Furthermore, there were 3 witnesses claiming they all see the defendant commit the crime, which is odd.
It is a bit difficult for me to say this, but I believe that we are at quite the disadvantage.
You don't say, Susato. Just, how am I going to tackle this? Is Mr. McGundle really innocent? What if?
Anyway, let's just focus on gathering some more information first. Above all else, we need to learn more about the incident.
Yes. Right. I'll just have to listen carefully to the witness's testimony one more time.
We press this. I mean, we press
We
this.
press that.
Should we
Hmm.
press this?
Go further.
Ooh, teriyaki chicken sub.
Oh, that sounds good.
We pressed this,
Yeah.
I think,
We-
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
did.
did. And that's it. Blah, 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 blah.
Hmm.
You haven't lost any badges yet, which is
No.
always good.
Yeah.
Ooh. When I go to Subway, I usually get Italian urban cheese bread, and then turkey, provolone, lots of lettuce, 2 tomatoes, 3 cucumbers, a little bit of black olives,
So specific.
olives, and then mayonnaise and Chipotle Southwest sauce.
That's really specific. When I go to Subway, I always get the sub of the day because I'm cheap. And I always get everything except pickles and paprika because that ruins it. Just stuff it. Stuff the sandwich. Can't be full enough.
That reminds me of that one GIF Al posted in the chat a while back. That was just like making a sandwich and then just pouring a ton of pickles. Just so many pickles.
Ugh, I hate pickles on sandwiches. It's too overbearing.
I don't always put it, but sometimes I like it. Like if it's like specifically like on hamburgers, I like having pickles on that.
I always order them without, even on hamburgers. They're just too flavorful. They ruin the rest.
I
It's just
feel
cool
like
down here.
one of the only things I don't like to put on things is ketchup because I hate ketchup.
That's fair.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. I don't think I would normally put pickles on sandwiches. It's like the only times I put it is of like if the meat is strong enough to handle it, which is why with burgers I'm fine. But I think most sandwiches I wouldn't. So I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bevo is not stopping. He's just constantly shaking. Okay, so that was the last trip of that night. The defendant, the victim. What do you think we should press?
That one. This one.
This one? Yeah, because I feel like we're supposed to get the knife.
You said you saw the knife. You were looking down from the roof seats, correct?
I keep clicking at the wrong place.
Oh, yes, exactly. I was seated upon the roof seats. As I recall, the man with the small frame and the victim were sitting right beside each other. I was thinking of a new hat designs when I glazed city buildings, you see. And then, my eye just happened to look inside the coach from beyond the skyline. And I saw the gleam of the knife as I went inside the victim.
Oh, what a terrifying sight!
Oh no. Oh, she's typing.
She's typing so much. Oh, look at that old lady.
Grandma's deaf.
She's like, woo-hoo. Everyone seems to be remarkably suspicious of the defendant. You need to find something to refute that that suspicion. Otherwise,
It's Lady something indeed, Azure.
I think it's ladies first is his name. Like saying like ladies first into the door.
Tip your hat.
Yeah, tip your hat. M'lady.
That hurt.
Witness.
Yeah, it's lady first. Oh, yeah.
The knife you saw. I presume it is none other than this. There we go.
Van Zeeks, I prosecute you for hiding evidence.
Dun
Right now.
dun dun.
You're on trial now.
You send him up there. Aha!
Oh, yeah. It's precisely that.
Could it be?
Quite so. This is the same knife that was stabbed into that victim's stomach.
Sorry, I gotta do something real quick. I totally forgot to shout out Yosoi. Everybody go follow Yosoi. It's very important. He's cool.
He is the coolest bean.
Oh, it's a rather large knife.
Why did I forget that? Just such an asshole thing to do.
Oh my gosh. Do I have a Yosai command? I'm like trying to think. I don't remember. Lulu, do you remember? Sushi, do any of y'all remember? I don't keep track of my commands, like at all. I should probably have one. Would probably be a good idea. Wolf. No. I have failed. I have failed Yosoi. I have failed him. I cannot believe this.
I mean, you can
I
always
cannot
give him
believe
a
I've
regular
done this.
shout-out.
We need a Yosoi command. Either make it during the stream or I'll make it afterwards. But we're definitely having one. I'm not letting this stand. This is a catastrophe. Anyways. The sheath of this weapon is engraved with an initial. M. It is an initial I have seen elsewhere.
Huh? Oh, don't tell me.
M. Just like McGundle. Suffice to say, this self-proclaimed London celebrity would appear to be an utter fool.
Iggy But this M could belong to countless other individuals. Like, for example, that's right. The victim's name was Mortar.
That objection, though. This is far too valuable for a bricklayer in poverty to own. You idiot. The most likely scenario is that the knife belongs to the defendant.
Yeah.
Yes, it appears that to be quite inescapable reality.
Knife has been
Large
found in
knife that
court
was
record.
stabbed through the victim's chest. Very ornamental and beautiful. Looks expensive.
Let's take a look at it. Great.
Oh. I don't think we have the chance. Oh wait, no.
No, that's a save.
Oh wait, no. That's the save.
I know, Barry, I know, but this game's dumb sometimes.
Yeah, it really is. You gotta think about it in the sense that Everyone in this universe is stupid. Everyone is.
Details,
And that's
please?
how it is. But I feel that pain. But yeah, we basically have to spell it out.
Yeah.
Even though there's a lot of like, you still have to spell it out. Let's check it. How does this examine?
Cross-examine, yeah.
This is a knife scabbard.
I know what's happening.
What's the matter, Naruhodo?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, I just get a little uncomfortable around blades. Except for this katana that I am carrying around right now.
It's like, I feel very uncomfortable around blades while he's holding a blade and stroking it, being like, Asogi.
That sounded so wrong.
No! That is not what I meant. That is not what I meant. That was not what I
Lewd
meant.
Anya.
No. No. Good thing Lulu's not in the chat. Should never known. Anya lewd. It was not what I meant. Oh my gosh. Yeah, whenever Lulu's gone, I channel it. We are one and the same. It's like I take all the lewd and it becomes one within me. I become Lulu. Anyways. Really now? I wouldn't expect to hear that from a man carrying the mother of all blades on his hip.
The katana's different. It's not a blade. It's a Sogi's sword.
I was right! I didn't even remember this! I called it! Yes, please make that a quote. That is great. Actually, don't. Honestly, this dialogue loots itself.
Yeah, true.
True.
The only people that can quote it is me or Sushi or you. So.
Yeah.
Well, Sushi's there.
There he is. He's like, I'll do it. My finger's on the trigger. I'll clip it later. Thank you, Azure. I'm so glad to see the Sinnoh Yeats emote so much. My favorite emote. He really is. Azure is just, as that says right there, he's just always here. Also, please ignore that. Almost had my entire computer just fling onto wherever it was gonna go,
Oh.
which was not great.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, all the hugs.
All the hugs.
How do I do this? I don't know. I don't know if I can do quotes. I think it's just we have to add a command. Sushi. I think it would have to be like add command, like exclamation point, add command, then exclamation point, the name of command, and then the quote. You added to yours. Oh, and also there. Oh, Sushi did it. Nice. There we go. I become muted when
When I
the
click off
thing
screen.
mutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what you guys are hearing is the me from Mark's computer.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird system, but it works.
It all works. There we go. There it is. Lulu will love this. She'll use it all the time. It's gonna become her #1 thing.
Yeah, and I need more quotes anyway, so. Gotta fill that quota.
How do you do the quotes?
Val
honestly
built it
don't
for
know.
me. It actually uses a script from a website. I could ask Val how to make it.
Yeah, because I had no idea. It was just like, whoa, that's so cool.
It's so out of context.
That quote, oh my gosh. And Angel's like, what?
Anyway, I'll go ahead and remove this cupboard. Shink.
Okay, I gotta get used to doing this again. Okay, so like that. I want to look at the
You can scroll
blood.
by scrolling
go.
on the pad, like the magnifying glass pad.
Ah, that's probably easier.
Yeah. It's stained with looks like blood.
Doubtlessly, this blood must be the victim's. I love all these. How should I put it? What's the term? Like adverbs and stuff that characters keep using.
It looks like English blood and Japanese blood, both stained in the same color. Ugh. Why would they be different?
I don't know. Of
Mine
course
was
they
green.
do. You idiot. What?
Sorry, I know, but because you only just arrived in London today, so, you know, I'm just an idiot. The contradictory between these emotions is almost too much for me to handle.
I'm well acquainted with that feeling.
It's not really racist, it's just ignorant.
Yeah.
I suppose this must be short for McGundle, or any else.
Yeah. It could literally be any other person with an M, or maybe it's even a W. Doesn't necessarily have to be an M. Yes, and what lovely craftsmanship. This gold filigree must have cost him a fortune.
Oh, I see.
What?
We've been staring at this M. But if you see it upside down, it's a W. This is really a great turnabout we really need.
Say it's a W?
I just know we've reached the truth behind this evidence. Like, how do you know for sure? It's
Yeah. It could be so many other things.
Crap, I just noticed. Sushi puts dates in American style. Quote ruined.
Oh.
You don't have 18 months.
Oh, 18 months. It's the 18th month of the year.
Yeah.
Anya month. I don't know what you're going on about, but this is clearly just an M.
Susato. No, it's both.
It could be either.
That was a short-lived fantasy. Is this the real life?
Is this just us?
Fantasy.
I don't know if there's anything else we can click on because we got that.
Can you look at the base?
Uh,
Oh no, okay.
doesn't look like it. And we got over here that part, that part.
Okay,
Yeah, I think we looked at everything.
Yeah.
East, I thought you said West.
Do we have someone who is called who has a name with an W?
I honestly don't remember. If that turns out to be the thing, I'm gonna laugh. Wait, should we look at the photo again? Let's see. He's definitely stabbed.
In the gut.
Yep.
You know,
Oh, and he is missing a button.
true. What I noticed was like the carriage man, he said like the victim was lying down when he was stabbed, but he's clearly sitting.
That shadow kind of makes it look like his eye is open
Yeah.
and it's just
kinda.
like black. That's kind of freaky. Anyways. Hmm.
Like when we pressed this, he said
Maybe we pressed it too early, because that sometimes happens.
but it's still the same.
Well, yeah, but it might have been that because we hadn't gotten the knife yet, that we pressed it too early. Because remember, this game has this thing where you have to follow a certain
True.
like process, and if you don't, even if you figure it out, they're like, "That's too early. You gotta take it back a notch."
Can we
Going
present
too
the
far.
photo on this one?
The photo on this one?
Yeah.
I mean, we can try.
I mean, it makes sense in my head. Present.
What do you make of that statement? I don't know why I said your line.
Yeah, just click. Awkward.
Nope.
Nope.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it in particular.
That's what I meant to say. There was nothing wrong with it at all.
It would appear that the real problem here is with you.
Okay, calm down. Let's try thinking about it one more time. Alright.
I think we need to press this again.
Alright, let's do it.
Just knowing how these games work.
But this is the same. Pardon.
Is
but
it?
What exactly did you
Let me
see?
see.
Collapse on the coast floor, yeah. Yeah, we've seen this. Wait. I hear the... Can you switch the focus?
Oh, I think we can.
Because I think someone reacted.
Oh, that's probably it. Celebrity or not. Oh, this is different.
Yeah, this is different.
Celebrity or not. committing a crime makes you a criminal. That is a truth known by anyone standing in these halls of justice.
Oh, yes, it's the truth.
Or
When the incident occurred, only the defendant and the victim were at the scene. Furthermore, 3 witnesses claiming they saw the defendant commit the crime. We've read this.
yeah, we already saw this. Maybe we are supposed to shift the focus, do you think?
I don't know.
Let's try doing it one more time.
This is a different line.
Is it? Oh, yeah. No. Wrong line. This line.
Yeah.
Let's see if we... Oh, yeah, because here's the switch.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, you see.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's this next one, right?
Mm-hmm. That one. Go over to the most right. Go question him.
Question him?
Yep. Excuse me, Mr. Lady First. Sir, you met me? Does this testimony help you remember anything at all? No, nothing in particular, sir. There's one thing for sure, though. I can't help but get distracted by the ridiculous jumping head of his. Oh, sorry. As you can... don't go so fast, Anya. Calm down.
Oh, sorry.
Can't read that fast.
I just started getting into the zone. This is the problem with the fact that I've played these games. I just start like getting into the do. Playing the game. Naruhodo? You tend to show your thoughts on your face. Maybe consider being more subtle.
It might be too difficult.
Okay, so that was the wrong one. It's probably the second guy.
Think so?
Yeah. I feel like we're on the right track. Hopefully.
But he didn't react. And the other person, I couldn't really see him. But I thought he would react. Because he was the one who also claimed to see it, you know?
Let me try one more time.
Yeah, sure. We're not losing badges, so...
Yeah. What did you say? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
See, he didn't react at all. But, alright. Excuse me, Mr. Fairplay? Anya. Oh no.
Oh, I keep doing it. What is wrong with me?
Can we steal Beppo's soul after the trial? Maybe. I don't know. It's all in the cards. This is you.
Oh yeah, this is me. Y'all, nothing in particular.
Also, I happen to notice that you're always looking away. Is there something you're not telling us?
Nothing in particular.
This guy is not particularly useful.
It's none of your business, okay? Oh my gosh. What are we missing? Am I pressing it too early? Do you think? Before one of them can show a reaction?
I think it's the wrong press. Or we
Blah,
need to use
blah,
the knife.
blah. I can't believe this is where we got stuck. Barry, I can feel that. Okay.
Oh, I've been ticked off by this game a few times. By people being idiots.
So we got that, right?
Yeah.
We did this. I can't believe Anya killed Mark. Dang.
Dang.
I just keep silencing him. He comes back to life and then I speed fast. I feel like it shouldn't be this hard.
Me too. Could you go back?
We pressed this. Yeah. We pressed this one. This was how we got the
knife.
We pressed this one. This was the first one we pressed.
Can we press the very first sentence? In fact, you remember it there. Mata. As I recall, it was around 10 p.m., correct? Yes. Yes, it was a deadly freezing night. Yes. From what we know, there were 4 passengers. Is there no mistake in that? More info. Yes. They were all picked from different locations, however.
Would we be correct in assuming there were no passengers who got off midway?
Yes. It is as you say. No one got off. Yes. So that means there wasn't anyone who ran from the omnibus after the crime occurred. Yes. I'm under orders from the boss to make the final trip every night. A little old me always wondered if there was any point of making that trip. Yes. What do you mean? Shivering in the dreadful cold, I earned but 20 pence in carrying out that final trip, you see. All of it would vanish after stopping by just to warm up in a pub on the way home, yes. But I do have to say, murdered on the final trip of the night, of all times, in my own omnibus at that. It is truly horrifying. I haven't stopped shaking since that day.
Who should do this guy?
I mean,
I can do it.
there are
Um,
3 females and 3 males, so I can do the males and you can do the females.
yeah. Yes, Angel, I did it.
Guilty.
Multiple times this playthrough.
Yoo-hoo, my lord. My.
Juror 5, might you two be?
I serve as the governing boss of the London Undercoachman. Undercoach? That what? Guild. I am able to say that the committing murder in a coach is the most unforgivable deed there is. I have to make an appropriate judgment, so I plan to continue to observe the trial, but I've heard more than enough. No one can stop a whole horse at full gallop. No. Run, Silver Blaze, or leap over that pub. Shaboof.
Oh,
As the boss of the Coachman Guild, I choose to believe in Beppo's words. Buzz. Boss.
with this, the number of guilty verdicts for the jurors stands at 5.
Well, we always come back from the brink of death.
Madame, would you spare me a moment? Yes, dearie? What is it? I presume you have taken ear to the testimonies of our witnesses so far, yes? Yes? Loud and clear!
Oh, Azure, it's more of a Luigi than Mario. Luigi time.
Why then, madame, have you not announced a verdict? You see, around this time of the day, I would always be in the nearby park, knitting away. It's a daily routine. Such a small and adorable park. It's called Megundle Park. It was donated to London to bring smiles to everyone's faces. Such a nice man. Would never stab someone. The jury isn't real, it's actually just a bunch of ghosts. He's right. Mr. McGondle has always been contributing to the good of London.
These people are idiots.
Right. It's downright odd for such a man to stab someone. Like, we were thinking this, like, before. But now they're like, oh, she's right. Mommy, let's go back to McGundle Library and read some picture books.
Mommy.
Mommy. Mommy.
Mommy. Mommy.
It would appear that much of London is still blissfully ignorant. Ignorant, that is, of Cosney McGundle's true nature.
What do you mean by that?
Cosney McGundle, philanthropist, a celebrity with enough wealth to purchase the entirety of London. Also, yes, it is Phoenix's hallucinations. Oh my gosh. He just, like, he took some LSD and now he's, like, tripping. And Maya's next to him being like, are you okay, Phoenix? And he's like, Whoa.
I'm in the past, man. What?
Yeah. Whoa. Look, this guy who looks kind of like Edgeworth also looks like a vampire. Dang.
Damn.
Whoa, dude. The new headcanon.
Uh,
Absolutely.
uh,
Also, I just realized you can see people in the background
yeah.
with like their little
Little
hats.
top hats.
It begs the question, just how did he obtain all of that wealth? To wit, he is a salary lender, a rather unsavory one, even among that disreputable profession.
What?
なんでしょうか?
なんだと?
Nani? Handing out loans to the weak with outrageous interest rates, then carting off all they own. The foundation of Cosby McGundle's wealth is built upon none other than these acts of usury. I almost said acts of usury. My! I had no idea. Madame, if you would hear me out, I'm sure you've held at least some form of suspicion. A man with enough wealth to purchase London would without a doubt own a personal coach.
Oh dang. He got us there.
If that is the case, then why should he get out of his way to ride the omnibus?
He's a man of the people.
Nani? Yeah, maybe he's just a man of the people.
You don't mean?
The victim was a bricklayer in poverty, and he had incurred a large amount of debt. Needless to say, the lender was the defendant, Cosby McGundle.
Well, if you kill him, why?
Furthermore,
That's
Yeah.
really no small amount of money. Like, why would he care? Why murder someone
Yeah.
for that? That's dumb.
yeah. Well, but remember what I said. Everyone in this universe is an idiot. You gotta think of it that way.
True.
Like, this is just a fact.
Really?
A poor bricklayer, deprived of his own home. He had not even a single shilling to pay with.
Then why murder?
And then, the pitiable bricklayer was finally deprived even of his own life. Truly a sad tale. Done in by none other than the heartless and cruel philanthropist, Cosby McGundle.
Can't be. It cannot be.
No, Naruhodo, you gotta keep believing in him. Might I interject for a moment?
Sasato.
You claim that the victim owed debt to Mr. McGundle. Do you have any evidence to prove that?
Oh my.
He's drinking in the courtroom. Please forgive my impudence in partaking of the Holy Grail within these halls of justice.
There it is! The Sir Van Zeek's Holy Grail!
There it is. Greece.
This is an unexpectedly pleasant experience.
What is a man?
I...
A miserable little pile of secrets. Die,
Stay
monster.
hydrated.
You don't
Azure is
belong
now
in
the
this world.
hydrated bot.
Stay dehydrated. Drink beer.
No. No, you gotta have that liquid,
It's technically a
that
liquid.
life juice. That H2O juice. I had heard that Oriental women were quite bold, but I did not think it quite to this extent. Hey, dude, shut the frick up. What? The actions I have taken are to be expected of any legal assistant. Regrettably, however, it seems that this boldness was nothing but recklessness. This is the self-styled customer ledger of the loans which the defendant gave out. Okay,
How is this
this was the
recklessness?
right one to press. It was always the first one. All the time of me trying to press the fifth one.
Oh, I freaking knew
It
it.
was wrong.
But how is this recklessness if you keep coming up with freaking more evidence for us
Yeah,
to
now we
work
can look
hard
at
with?
it. And for what I can see, the victim's name is clearly written here. That is... I submit to the court this ledger as evidence, along with
Could you have done that before?
a plea to forgive my impudence in toasting to the mysteries of the Orient. Can you please stop saying that, Van Zykes? Von Zykes.
Von Zieks.
Von Zieks.
Yes.
I messed up his name like 3 different times. Like
That's
3
fine.
different ways.
When I read it, I say it in an English way too, which is weird. Anyway,
In accompaniment to that wonderful toast, I shall accept the evidence.
customer ledger. Let's look at it.
List of customers who owe money to the defendant. A salary lender. The victim himself borrowed 20 guineas.
"20 guineas, yes! This is quite indeed the large loan the victim has taken."
Barry, is this your first time seeing a Ace Attorney game? Because this is literally what happens all the time. Like, this
Yeah.
happens in every game, every trial. It'll just be like,
Oh, and
here's
here's
some
some more
evidence in the
evidence.
middle.
And here's some more evidence. And here's some more
Yep.
evidence. It's freaking annoying. And
Yeah,
you can't hide this. And
this
his
is how it
claim is
always
like, oh, and
happens.
I present this, and now you got to love me. But actually, it's the other way around. It's like, what the fuck?
Yep. But yeah, this is what always happens. Anyway, let's actually look at this.
Yes.
There it is.
Details.
Details. Whoa.
Oh.
Examine.
I imagine that this ledger must hold secrets about all sorts of English gentlemen.
I'm not sure if such information should be available to us.
Why not? We're attorneys. Well, it's not like we know any of, English gentlemen. Other than a great detective anyway.
Is he really a gentleman?
No. Could it be?
You will not find Sherlock Holmes' name in this book.
That aside, let's take a closer look.
Ooh. Names fill the pages, each one listing yet another gentleman of London.
Well, we don't really know if they're gentlemen. Not everyone in the Great British Empire is highborn.
Ah! Ah!
What's wrong?
Look right there, look! At this name!
Oscar Fairplay?
Whoa.
That's the guy who's on trial right now. Giving a testimony. That's my line.
Yep.
I'm not that
Yep.
stupid. Click.
That's the name of the gentleman on the witness stand at this very moment.
Oh, the banker, you mean? Why is his name in this book? Let's see. It's written here that he has an outstanding debt of 20 guineas. It looks like he's due to repay his debt very soon.
And so he has a motive
Yep.
to get this guy on death row. But he doesn't have to pay the debt. Maybe a coincidence. But
No.
we should take note of this just in case. Oscar's Fairplay's name is on this list of people who have borrowed money from the defendant. The due date is approaching.
Come on, look at the back.
Is there anything else?
Nope. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, I think that's good. Let's go back
Yes.
and back.
We've read this.
And to satisfy the repayment, McGundle took away everything he had.
No.
Oh, look at this poor little old lady. I feel so bad for her. So, I guess he had me fooled all along. It's regrettable to
Getting
say this,
faster
but
now.
that's just the kind of man he is. It was such a beautiful park, too. What a horrible man! But maybe this is for the best. I will show no more mercy.
Oh, fuck. Now what? The final verdict has just been passed. Is there another chance?
According to this great British Empire's code of law, should all the jurors return a guilty verdict, the trial will be suspended. The sentence will then be passed out by the presiding judge. Or so it's written.
Sentence in this case, death penalty.
Oh. It seems there is yet more.
What else?
However, the defense...
The jurors have reached an unanimous vote.
You have my sincerest respect for your prompt and just verdict, good jurors.
As the Great British Empire's code of law dictates, the trial shall end now.
Yup, they are. People die in this game. Like a lot.
We shall immediately move on to the verdict. I trust there are no objections.
Susano, please just tell me one last thing.
Of course.
Just now. You're about to say something. It was about the great British Empire's codes of law. However, the defense? What comes after that?
Oh. Yes, please wait a moment. Should all the jurors' verdicts point to guilty, the trial will be suspended, the verdict will be passed out by a presiding judge. However, the defense has the right to present a closing argument to the 6 jurors.
Closing argument?
Did I hear you say closing argument? That book of law you hold, tell me, in exactly which era was it written? Huh? Judging from the binding, its origin easily dates back to over 50 years ago. Such a concept is no longer recorded within the current code of law. An obsolete legal process long since culled from our practice of law. The closing argument is now nothing more than a curiosity of our long history. No.
Shoop. Sasato, what exactly is it to begin with? This closing argument. What would I be arguing for and how?
Oh, yes. Please wait a moment. I shall inspect it in detail now. Asserting a right without even understanding its meaning. How very Japanese of you. Van Zyke, shut the heck up. I see now, Naruhodo. It seems we are allowed to persuade the jurors.
Now, persuading them, even though the jurors have already chosen verdicts?
Yes. If they change their verdicts as a result, the trial must continue. It says so right here.
Changing their verdicts. This could be our very last hope.
It is recorded that lawyers of the past did indeed assert this right to persuade the jurors. However, somewhere along the line it became nothing more than a formality, and it vanished.
Why might that be, my lord? Because it was meaningless. Once passed down, a verdict cannot be overturned. In recent years, not a single attorney has asserted that sort of right. However, there is no mention whatsoever of the abolishment of such a system either. What? In other words, even if it has been forgotten, it has still not died. What will you do, Naruhodo?
Oh, fight. Fight all. This closing argument is the only remaining opportunity we have. No, let's go.
Give
Let's
up.
just all give up. Let's go home. Let's go. Let's kick this guy to death row. No, of course not. Insist on it. The defense asserts the right to a closing argument.
The capital of the Great British Empire, London, is said to be the heart of the modern world. Hence, this courthouse is expected to hold both the shortest and most well-executed trials.
Bring it on, bitch.
Closing arguments are the most wretched vice to be born of our country's legal system.
Yeah. But a right is a right, and as long as it remains law, it cannot deny me that right.
The court shall accept the defense's request, and shall now move into the closing argument.
What utter foolishness.
Are you ready, jurors? Get set, go!
What? Oh, I wonder. That wasn't written in the juror's handbook I was given after all.
I would now like you all to state the basis behind your verdict.
Oh, hey, Garbaggio.
Hi, Garbaggio. It's not really that much change. It's maybe a little less tilted. How are you? Racist?
Why is the defendant guilty? State the reason for your judgment.
Garbinald? What the heck, Sushi?
Oh, you haven't
What
seen
is
that?
going on?
We have so many nicknames for Garb.
So many. I've never seen that one. Oh my gosh. Oh, and you can't stop sneezing? Are you sick? I'm coming out of a sickness right now.
Get out with the sickness.
No, so allergies? I'm guessing.
Garber belts.
Are you for real, Sushi? I have never heard you say it. I've never heard you say it. Garber belt.
That sucks. Sneezing. 10 seconds.
Yeah. Just stretching.
Storage. Thanks for the lurk, by the way.
Yeah, thanks for lurking, Garb.
Oh.
Garbinology, Garby, Listink, Ricky Rubbish, Carrie Trash. There's so many. The chat scroll under Anya on her stream isn't moving. Is it not? It did this before, too.
Really?
Yeah, where it like stopped moving.
Huh.
The chat scroll under Anya on her stream isn't moving. It's still all the way back at the start of the stream. For me, it's not. Looks like it's working on my screen. That's so weird. Huh. Because I see it changing. It just jumped forward. Interesting. Oh, I wonder if it's because I'm off OBS. Maybe that's why.
Maybe. I don't know.
In the 18th month of the year. Yep, that's what happens. In the 18th month of the year.
Anya month.
Okay, there we go.
You may click.
This is so sudden.
I have not heard of such a thing.
I'd cut out for that. Sheesh.
Okay.
The jurors are all getting flustered.
I see, yeah. It would seem that the jurors have never experienced this before.
A closing argument. A defense no one has attempted before. This just might be the chance we desperately need. Well, it's the only chance we have left.
Now
Yeah.
then, the court orders you, 6 jurors. State your basis and reasoning behind your guilty verdict.
Warren Ways. I love that one.
I just wanted to see someone die. Oh my gosh.
Jury assertions. There was no one else inside the coach, so it could only have been him.
4 passengers, an earning of 20 pence. The driver's memory is trustworthy.
That the guy is dead. The guy sitting next to him. Like this. Not even I would do that.
I simply came to the logical conclusion based on every statement spoken
Followers in this coachman guild are honest. Our fee is only always 4 pennies. He did not, though. All 6 members of the jury voting guilty really puts me in a difficult position.
Hmm. There do seem to be a few vague statements in their reasoning, at least.
In any case, I'll give it a shot. All I need to do is persuade them, right? I'll do it. I'll strike with all the passion I have and turn the tables of this trial.
Excuse me, but wait just a moment, if you will. According to this book, what we must do is a little different.
Huh? What do you mean? Is it melting their cold, icy heart with my warm, passionate words all they need?
I hate to say this, but once the jurors' minds are set, they will not lend an ear to the attorney's words.
They won't?
No man enjoys having his decisions wantonly criticized, after all. Wantonly
Wantonly.
criticized. The more an attorney attempts to persuade them, the greater the backfire.
But that's completely ridiculous.
The British law dictates as such. Not I. I can't believe this is stated in the law. Every single juror is like this.
Then what on earth do we do?
According to what I have found out, the key to persuading them lies in the jurors' own words.
The jerk?
Barry's losing it. All jurors are chosen randomly from the citizens and called forth. That is why, even though they appear to be unified in opinion, they are, in fact, total strangers seated together. Oh my gosh, Barry. Remington refused. Oh my gosh. Jeremy Junk. Incredible. Oh yeah, we already established the figment of Phoenix's imagination.
Imagination?
I'm losing it. Imagination.
So
This
you're
whole
saying-
stream is a figment of my imagination.
It doesn't exist. I don't exist. I'm just a spark in your mind.
Yep. All in my brain.
So
Imagination plus sensation, I guess.
So you're saying that that's their weak spot?
Exactly. Let's listen to their statements, one by one. And should there be any two statements that contradict each other, we have to show that those statements clash.
The jurors' contradicting statements. Oh, now that I think about it, that's not much different from a usual cross-examination.
Ah, yes. You are very right.
I need to show how the contradictory statements clash against each other.
Frederick Filth. Oh my gosh. There is some real creativity here. All for Garb's nicknames. The long
Yep.
list of them.
Yep. Might just be able to do it. No, that's not right. Hey, Martin.
Hello.
How's it going? Donald Dump. Oh, that's nice.
Names of new Pokemon.
I have
Like
to
they released a new generation, and one of them is just named Donald Dump.
It's Donald Duck, but he lives on a dump.
Oh my gosh. Incredible.
Yeah. Not much different than Trubbish. It's Trubeshio. Trubeshio, Trubbish daughter.
Oh, it's so good.
Now then, defense, we shall commence the closing argument.
Oh, there's my Malface. Nice.
Oh my gosh. I've never seen that.
Really?
That looks so good.
I love Malface. You know, I spotted when we were in Poland. There's like a sculpture next to a like overgrown museum, and it looks exactly like Malface.
Really?
Yeah, I shared it in Sushi's chat. It's amazing. And the
That's
full lion
incredible.
demon. Thank you for blessing my chat.
Martin bless in the chat
Yeah.
with these
Move to
great emotes.
Yeah.
Move to the witness stand and present your argument clearly and precisely.
Yes, my lord. Closing argument. All right. The
Look at
defense
this
is about.
spiffy man.
Yeah, look at me go.
There's no one inside the coach. So it can only be him. 4 passengers. An earning of 20 pence. The driver's memory is trustworthy. That guy stabbed the guy sitting next to him like this. Not even I
There
would
it
do
is.
that. Simply came to a logical conclusion based on every statement spoken thus far. Fellows in the Coachman's Guild are honest. Wait.
I see two clashes. One is the stabbing and one is the money.
Wait. I can't believe he stabbed a man who was already on the floor. Yeah, this one, definitely. But this one is another one, I think.
I see two, yeah. Martin with all
Yeah.
his super cool combining emotes.
Oh, and there
And
is Garb
with-
having one too. I love it.
Dang Giesling. Let's do
Bless in the chat.
let's do the stabbing first.
The stabbing one first? Okay, so it would be this one.
Yes. And the old
So-
lady.
Yeah.
Clash.
Flash.
You get it. These two statements are in complete contradiction.
One blazes defense. The court demands an explanation.
What? I was only knitting Grandpa's sweater, dearie.
But what does that even mean now? The hell's the contradiction?
Oh my gosh.
All the NLSS combining, you know. Oh, look at me pacing. I saw the defendant stab the victim. That's how the witnesses from earlier testified. By the way, juror number 3. What do you want? Can you see I'm busy? But not stuck. In what way would you say the defendant stabbed the victim? Ah, are you trying to test me? Like this, to the guy sitting next to him. That brutish bank clerk said so.
Indeed, Mr. Fairplay testified to that effect.
Mm,
Yeah, that's correct. But, you know, Beppo said something differently. Then, juror 6.
no, what I was pointing out was fair play was also in that record.
True. Very true.
So he's the one.
We don't know yet.
Is it sweet? No, I wasn't saying he's the killer. I was saying like he's the one who's probably trying to mess things up.
That's true. How exactly did the defendant stab the victim?
Oh dear me! From what I heard, it was like this! Into the fallen bricklayer! That's what the driver said!
Hold still, just like that. Please, look well upon the way you were both positioned. He stabbed the victim sitting next to him. He stabbed the victim who was already on the floor.
Oh, I see now. The way the crime was carried out are entirely different.
What?
Unbelievable! How could this?
This means that the witnesses from earlier were lying. May not have been honest in their testimony. I know, Barry. It's just the way this game works.
Yeah, this is how it works, Barry. This is how it always works.
What? What lie? That I do not yet know. However, if the trial ends here, the truth will forever be lost in darkness. Would you all be truly content with that, highly esteemed jurors?
I don't want it to happen. Why does she sound now like a child?
She has a little childlike wonder in her.
Table flip. I was the judge, I'd be pissed and juror 3 is stabbing the table. For real.
For real.
I don't want that to happen. There we
Heck
go.
yeah.
The great scales.
Warning the blazers.
Exciting music.
Wait. You two, don't listen to him. This black lad attorney, yes, he's using some Eastern black magic.
That Eastern black magic would actually be pretty useful right now.
Oi, black clothes.
Huh? What is it?
I wouldn't even respond to that. I would just be silent.
What's so wrong about those two seeing different things?
What?
Consider this. First, the moneylender stabbed the victim next to him. Exactly like this stuck here. And then the moneylender stabbed him again when he fell on the floor.
But there's
Only
not
one
2
stab
stab wounds. We said it at the same time.
Just like this granny's doing. If you think this Stanley doesn't everything like that,
Hey, who you're calling a thug? I'll cut you.
Ooh. You too for calling me a granny.
That's Granny. Oh, the jury's gone into an uproar. What's the Rashomon effect? Never heard of that.
Is it based off the famous poem Rashomon?
But I can't help but feel that something wasn't right about the four man's words just now.
Because I'm pretty sure there's a Japanese poem or something.
Did witnesses really see two different moments of the crime? It's impossible.
No.
Impossible.
Yeah.
My apologies, Foreman.
What? You never.
What you've said is undeniably impossible.
Oh, I've heard of this. I've heard of this angel.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't remember where I've heard the term,
I've never
but
heard
I know
of
I've heard about it. Yee.
it. Yee.
Angel, I love that emote. Every time I see it. Yeah, I think I might have heard it in a documentary about like this guy who was almost put to death for murder, all because several witnesses said like that he did it, but really he didn't.
They're both cute.
They're both adorable.
Undeniable.
Cute coffee. It's true, Barry.
That's true.
I once listened to a whole podcast about that for class.
Oh, how? How can you say that so confidently? I'm so
Oh my
Oh
gosh,
no, he
Martin.
brought out the guns. It's Justin Gunn.
Oh, just trying to lead everyone down the right path. That's a joy for me. Evidence. Yes, that's it. Do you have evidence? We say the witnesses saw different moments of the crime. If that's impossible, show the proof.
Yay, the Sinnoh gun. I love it. So many good emotes.
Martin, how many subs do you have? It's like, oh my god. Oh, the dumpster fire. I remember that. From who was that again? Sorry, I'm taking the mouse. Alright, it's also from Justin. I know it. I knew it. All I can do is shove it in his face. Alright, let's do it. Let's shove it in his face. Get ready for some decisive evidence. Understood.
It would be the autopsy report, right? Where from the forensic death was caused by a knife wound to the chest.
Only one.
Only
entry.
one entry wound. Yeah.
Yes, that would be correct.
Mark?
I'll show you new evidence. It was impossible for the witnesses to see two different moments of the crime because there's only one entry wound.
Correct.
There is an autopsy report in these documents right here. According to this file, the victim was stabbed only once.
What? Only once?
Do you understand now? If the victim was only stabbed once, there should be no discrepancy in what the victim witnesses saw. Guess I lost this round.
Heck yeah. We did it, Naruhodo. What they will be after this trial.
Shh.
Shh. If we can get just 2 more to change their verdict, then we can continue the trial.
Just 2 more. Come to think of it. Martin! Welcome to the tour, boss. There was something else in what they said that bothered me.
Then our next move should be to snipe at that.
It's the money.
That sound is cursed.
Sorry.
We're all cursed.
We're all cursed. I need to reveal another clash between 2 claims, huh?
Come on. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. Right. Let's do it.
The vote has changed, but the scale remains tipped toward guilty. Continue defense. Resume your closing argument.
Yay.
Hey, it changed.
Yep.
What is that one? Oh,
Yeah, so that one clashing with, it was
that one.
this guy. So
Clash.
yeah. Clash.
Iggy. There is a clear contradiction within those 2 statements.
Contradiction? Pray tell, what is it?
Me? A contradiction? What on earth are you talking about?
On the name of the Silver Blaze, I swear I know nothing.
So many emotes.
So many emotes. It's true that according to the testimony so far, on the night of the incident, the crime scene had 4 passengers. Furthermore, according to the driver himself, his earnings were 20 pence.
Correct. Such is written in my flawless record.
On the other hand, Juror 5 said the following. The omnibus's fare is always 4 pence. That's right. Cheap and convenient. One should expect nothing less from a cab. Yet, if that's the case, a rather natural contradiction is born. 12 subs, that's a lot of subs. You can make
That
it one
is a
more.
lot of
It is
subs.
September. No, I'm just joking. You don't have to stop. Well, what is it? 4 pence.
They still don't get it.
4 passengers. How much earnings would that be?
Apparently the British can't math.
That's a lot of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts.
Ooh, tier
Oh
3
my.
for Amanda. Whoa, hardcore Martin. Like Amanda always streams in the middle of the friggin' night for me. Just to piss her off. Jeez.
That's 16 pence.
Right, the sums don't match up. 4 pence is left over, just enough for a passenger.
A single passenger.
Therefore, during the night of the on the
The
It
omnibus.
was possible that there was one more passenger.
What in the blazes?
Or something like that, really. Drivers that kill their honest men trust in the coach and first and foremost.
Four passengers and a mismatched sub. Rather unreliable, isn't it?
What was that? Guildmaster, if the trial were to end here, unfavorable rumors might spread through the streets of London. Perhaps that the omnibus's driver overlooked a suspicious passenger's escape. Then how do you suggest that I continue this good-for-nothing trial?
Sorry, I'm yawning. Oh my gosh. According to this book, you must send aloft the flame of innocence.
Whoa, wait just a minute, whoa! All of your views have finally lined up, but now because of you!
Oi, Beppo! Show yourself. There we go, nice and balanced.
Why? How could this happen?
No, I yawned too. Yep. Yawns are contagious. Seems like you were
Yeah.
supposed to pick this contradiction first. Probably.
Eh.
The way this game works is weird. Oh yeah, sorry.
Don't worry.
Pardon me, but I must do the same.
Heck yes. What do you think you're doing?
At the
Totally
end of the
Barry.
day, humans are creatures who may laugh or weep over a single penny. Like, the dialogue just flows more naturally that way. Yeah, probably. But this game doesn't make sense, so.
What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Who's standing at the bus stop? It's J. Martin with his brand new bus pass. Thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Did I scare you again? Oh my gosh.
Well, at least it's a different sound. It's way more cursed though.
Yeah. That scared me, says Azure. It's so funny to have people on my stream and then them hearing your sub noises. It's so funny.
True.
But I was gonna say something. What was it?
I don't know.
Oh well. A man with such vague memory on the subject, hardly credible.
What did you say?
Oh yeah, now I remember. This is kind of reminding me of that one movie, 12 Angry Men, and
We
how
talked
like they
about it.
all were like, obviously he's guilty, but then the one is like, well, we're not really sure,
Yeah.
and then they started going up against each other, and then they realized that it was actually pretty flimsy, that they didn't really know.
Yeah. We talked about 12 Angry Men during the first trial, right?
I think we did. We might have.
Yeah.
My memory's pretty bad.
Mine too, don't worry.
I would like to listen to the words of the witnesses just a bit longer.
Unbelievable. 4 people have voted not guilty.
We did it, Naruhodo. We've won. A small victory.
Yatta.
Yatta!
What do you think you're doing?
Quiet, old man. I won't stand for any of your stupid lie.
But we were meant to deliver our verdict as one.
Kanpai.
Kanpai!
I told you to put a sock in it. I want you to know who's lying through the teeth. His voice just keeps changing for some reason. So, if they ever come knocking at my shop,
Yeah, especially since Sinnoh got that other Kanpai emote with like can and a pie. Like I feel like people use that now.
yeah,
It's sad.
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Kanpai doesn't stick around when he starts adding more emote.
Maybe.
But you never know.
Never know. I can shave his head with this slick knife.
Can you please not lick that knife? Please stop.
So I guess Knifey is a barber then.
In light of the sudden and unbelievable situation,
This sure is creeping me the F out. Same.
the vote of the jurors has changed as a result of the closing argument. 2 vote guilty and 4 vote not guilty. Therefore, the court acknowledges the misalignment of the verdict. And so, orders you all to resume the trial.
That 4-1 is amazing. Wait,
It's only 3.
is there a 4th one?
No, I think it's 3. I remember
I'm
it's
just
mouth,
imagining
it's
the
mouth
last
point,
one's just
yeah.
a black box. It's 3. Okay.
Classic.
Also, I love how Angel and Barry had the same thought at the same time.
True.
Now then, defense, prosecution, and witnesses, please return to your proper placement. From this point forth, the court expects further deliberation on the truth of this case.
Oh, Rock Puss. Yeah. I remember that game, Puss.
Now, prosecutor,
Von Zieks.
please proceed to the testimony at once.
I love how you switched. You were like, prosecutor Van Zeeks.
But do it in his voice, I'll ruin it.
I love it.
Oh, he's pouring.
Cracking another cold one.
The end of this trial is gonna be drunk AF. Holy shit, what?
It was my desire to enjoy the sweet fragrance of this holy grail in these halls of justice. How impudent of me to shatter it without even taking a sip. I plead for your forgiveness. You just what?
What the fuck?
Prosecutor,
Von Zieks.
It sounds like his name is actually something else, and it's like being censored.
Well, like Microsoft Sam and that, really bad YouTube poops.
Yeah.
What's with this extremely cold aura?
You did that on purpose. Barry is just losing it. This game is killing her. The prosecution has remained silent throughout the closing argument. We have lent our ears as a token of respect to the ancient code of law, as foolish as it is. But it would appear I have vastly overestimated the intelligence of the jurors.
Oh, burn!
I suppose it matters not. The more obvious a truth, the harder it is to convey its validity. This is why our court arranged this meeting, to have the chance to explain the case at length.
Lord Girth.
And now, it is time to draw the curtains on the next duel.
Slow
It's
zoom.
time to duel!
Someone
bring out
blew
the
us
Yu-Gi-Oh
white dragon.
cards. And we just keep zooming in.
Just keep zooming in into his nostril.
What? Exodia? It can't be! Ah! Card games on motorcycle. Sorry, oh man.
Card games, the motorcycle.
Card games on motorcycle. Card games on motorcycle.
Oh, I watched too much Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge was my thing back in the day.
It's the freaking best.
Like, I loved it so much.
I've seen
I
it
watched the movie.
so many times.
Yeah. So good.
Martin, when the stream is over, go watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. It's like 70 episodes now. Quite the
It's
long
so
watch.
good though.
But it's one of the best
Also,
bridge shows. Oh,
The
go sleep
thing
first.
is, oh yeah, if you need to sleep, then sleep. Please, Martin, please sleep. Sleep is important. But basically, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged was the first Abridged series. So
Yeah, first big one, yeah.
yeah, it started the whole Abridged trend that
Pretty
happened
much.
after that. This isn't how we do law in America.
In America.
We're not in America, Keith.
Oh my gosh, now I want to rewatch it.
Screw the rules. I have money.
Money. I so want to watch it now. It's been ages since I last watched it.
Hey, those are all on YouTube, so we can do a movie night on Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge.
You're right! Oh my gosh, we should do that. I mean, I want to do a movie night at some point. But sadly, I don't know if I would have time until like Thanksgiving break. So.
Not even in the weekend?
No, because weekends are filled up too. Like, no joke. Like, this weekend, I'm gonna be struggling to see when I can do my podcast. Because I might have to move it to Sunday. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because Saturday might be too filled up. But we'll have to see. I'm not sure yet. But it's crazy. My life is crazy at the moment. Yeah. Or fall break, I should say. It's a bad habit of mine. I should say fall break. Fall break.
Yeah, we'll have to schedule that.
Yeah, it's like,
It'll be okay.
yeah. But it's a while from now, which is sad.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like November. Yeah, it's
That's
very
wild.
wild. Sad to say. I'm so busy all the time. I'm like, ugh. crazy. Like tomorrow I'm in classes all day long. Like no joke. Classes all the way through.
Gotta work again tomorrow. Rip.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, I was working today because today was Spectrum newspaper production day.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing stuff with that, and then I was doing homework, and now I'm here.
Nice and filled.
Yeah. Thanks, Angel.
Thanks. Anyway, shall we continue?
Yeah. I request that the witnesses take the stand once again. They're like, here we are again. Witnesses! I presume you have all heard the closing argument just now?
Yes.
But of course.
Oh, I heard, sir.
Witness, as I recall, you are the coachman, Beppo. Correct.
Yes.
If, during the testimony earlier, you purposely kept quiet about a fifth passenger at the scene, you will find yourself with a criminal charge. Do take that into consideration. The court now orders the witnesses to provide the second testimony. Namely, testimony regarding the numerous doubts that arose from the closing argument.
Here we go again. Numerous
Yep,
doubts.
here we go.
There were 4 passengers that night, truly. But it's just.
At that time, as a passenger, I was told the coach fee was 5 pence, you see.
On top of being scammed, I was forced to see something horrifying. It was too much to bear.
Mr. McGundle saved the victim. What I saw is the unshakable truth.
Oh, I do believe he was stabbed, yes. He believes or he saw?
Yeah. We should probably
So-
press that.
What exactly does this mean?
The fifth passenger that our Japanese attorney prattles on about never existed. The root of all of this is mischief of that coachman there.
Oh.
Oi, Beppo.
Yes, Buzz.
The fee of the coachman guild all agrees on was supposed to be 4 pence. And you pocketed the extra penny, didn't you?
Well, it wasn't cold. It wasn't allowed to dispatch. There weren't too many customers either.
Is it the murder on the Orient Express? Not quite, but close.
Not a very appropriate coachman conduct, I see.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Oi, Beppo, you prat. That's you, our credibility is taking a beating.
But sorry, just a week before I had to pay 10 pence to ride the omnibus. Bollocks!
5 pence times 4 passengers. That makes 20 pence. I've calculated 10 times over, but the result refuses to change.
Are the British not the only one who can do? Well, yeah, it won't.
It appears that one of the doubts have been clarified.
Azure, we watched a movie together recently.
I watched The Silent Voice with Cud. That was fun. such a good movie.
Yeah, recently I tested out like this movie program, like that's kind of like Rabbit but different.
Yeah, I know.
Ye and we watched the um one of the Resident Evil movies,
But
CGI movies.
it only works on YouTube, correct?
No, it works off of YouTube too. But basically, there are several sites that work regardless of whether you're on the computer or the phone. But if you want to just use a random website and stream it, then you have to download this thing onto your browser on the computer to see it. So as long as you are on the computer, like a main computer, then you
Mm-hmm.
can do it on any website.
Sounds kind of sketchy, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, it worked.
I guess.
We watched it through archive.org.
Because the site says it only does like Twitch and YouTube and Dailymotion and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but there's like a final option you can click where it's just like it streams your desktop. But you have
That's
to
cool.
download like this thing to the browser.
I should tell that to Cud. Because
Yeah.
we had trouble with Discord streaming. Like the audio was messed up like a ton of times.
Yeah.
But we fixed it every single time.
Like I have to use this program because it doesn't work for me on Discord.
Yeah, because Mac.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Prize.
Yay.
Anyway, in any case, attorney, the court hereby orders you to begin your cross-examination.
Closing arguments serve no function other than prolonging this trial. I pray that you do your utmost to entertain us.
Why be such an ass? Of course.
What? I think the last statement should be pressed.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, this one. What do you mean?
Just now, you testified that you witnessed the moment you saw the victim being stabbed. Yes. If I recall, the victim was lying on the floor, stabbed with an underhand grip. Perhaps? Perhaps my... that's it. I think there has been a misunderstanding. Yo, when are you watching stuff, Azure Ending?
What are you saying now?
If I recall correctly, at the time, while driving my omnibus, I heard a scream ring out from the rooftop seats.
That will be Mr. Lady First? Yeah.
Wait a second.
What's wrong?
Was he blinking before?
I think so, yeah. Thursday evening, but I can do earlier. I might be able to join, but it depends on what time, because I have a late shift tomorrow. I would be down to join. Anyway.
Oh, that will be me. Then I turned to look, and yes, that one I saw it from the skylight. The victim was on the floor, and the knife was sticking out of his chest. The one holding the knife was the local celebrity over there. Yes, sir.
Same, Martin. That guy's hat constantly falling. So awful.
Yeah.
You mean to say that you didn't see the moment the defendant stabbed the victim? Up until now, I was convinced what I saw had happened, but I did not. Well, now that I really think about it, it would be far too convenient if I'd seen the moment, very moment it happened.
Yeah, he's very suspicious. He's eating his cane. Could it be any more obvious?
If I may, Mr. Fairplay. That right.
I can see through you all. Right now, I bet you all are thinking it would be far too convenient for him to have actually seen the very moment it happened. Oh, hi, Cud.
Hi, Cud.
Yeah, the game looks pretty good.
It's also running pretty good. Considering there are
Yeah.
many characters.
Yep.
Yep.
How are you doing, Cud? Hope you're doing well. Kind of became really southern there because I'm doing the southern voice.
Yari. How's it going, Cud?
Aren't you?
Well, be that as it may, Mr. Fairplay's getting pretty worked up. Depending on my answer, I might be able to squeeze some new information out of him.
I got a Bluetooth USB adapter for my PC, but it doesn't seem to work with my earbuds. No!
Yeah, you told me you were getting that. That sucks.
Sucks that it doesn't work. It reminded me of this one time when, like, we had a secret Santa at my school, and I got, like, this bag of, like, candy or something, and I switched it with someone else for what was supposed to be a portable charger, but then it didn't work with my phone. And so I wasted it.
Rip. It's always so annoying when things are not compatible.
Yeah. The struggle.
The struggle. Well, I'm using Bluetooth right now from my PC to my headphones, and that works pretty well. Yeah, it doesn't like it when you try to pair multiple things at once. He just happened to catch a glimpse of the crime as it was committed. Is that plausible?
Absolutely. No, he couldn't have.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's a nice story, but I don't buy it. That is, not unless you had been peeking through the skylight for the entire trip. It works now. Woo!
Oh, that's awesome! Yes, sometimes things just need some time. Time? Time.
It's a new word.
To mime. Peeking? I'll have you know, I'm banker from the big city. Why, my honor as a banker, my memory crystal clear. I do need sleep.
Starting as a mofo.
My memory of that dreadful scene.
God, the range should be about 10 meters. But what's that in yards? 6.5 yards-ish? It should be pretty decent.
If you please, witness.
Like the range of Bluetooth is very...
Of
course,
Yes, my lord.
of course, if you include walls, it becomes way less.
Please add what you recall of the scene that you witnessed to your testimony.
All right. Okay, you can count on me.
Hope, 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 press,
Or present.
present. There's only one hand covered in blood.
Oh, and they were wearing gloves too.
That doesn't matter. It's only one hand is covered in blood. Oh,
Yeah, present.
I got you, Cud. I'm really short on USB port.
Yeah, I feel that. The struggle.
Both hands were covered in blood then. Hmm?
Well, maybe covered is a bit of an exaggeration, but anyway, his hand was stained red, stained red
Both
with
of them.
blood. Both of them clear as day.
Azure, if you need to go to sleep, go. If you're not tired yet, then you can hang around. I'm sorry, but something seems a bit fishy here.
What?
Are these the gloves Mr. McGonagall was wearing that night?
His gloves.
These gloves do have dark stains on them. However, as you can see, only the right glove is stained with blood.
Eh.
Therefore, Mr. Fairplay, your testimony is nothing short of foul play.
Yeah! This can't be. There is no way, y'all. You're lying, young man! Eh.
Yep, you've made it clear as day.
Yeah!
Mr. Fairplay, if your words were lies, then your entire testimony should be called into question. When you said that you saw the moment the victim was stabbed, was that really the truth?
Oh wait, wrong voice. All men make mistakes. You can't accuse everyone of lying.
It was very...
Indeed, it was just one hand rather than both. Ultimately, the fact that the gloves were bloodstained is unequivocal.
Idiotic!
However, Mr. Fairplay insisted that he was absolutely sure. It's possible that this witness has been deliberately lying to us.
Why must I, a reputable bank clerk of the city, be forced to go through this, y'all? Even though I'm an upright, innocent gentleman with nothing to hide.
Fairplay supposedly has no reason to lie. Is that really the case? Because his name is in the document.
Yeah. If he could prove that he does have a reason to lie, I believe the direction of this trial will change entirely.
Do I have evidence to show that he had a reason to forge his testimony? I do have evidence.
Yeah.
Please. My lord.
Oh, what is it, attorney?
The defense is ready to present evidence.
Evidence?
This witness has reason to lie in his
testimony regarding Mr. McGonagall.
Very well. Now I must order the defense to present their next piece of evidence. What evidence will prove that the eyewitness testimony may have been lied?
Yes.
Correct.
This is Mr. McGonagall's account ledger.
In other words, a list of people who suffer because of his usurp.
Among the list of people who suffer is a name that should be familiar to everyone here. Oscar Fairplay.
Oh, what in the world? Witness, you borrowed money from the defendant.
No, I wouldn't go as far as calling it borrowing.
You borrowed 20 guineas. That's quite a large sum, isn't it?
So what? What's the big deal about it?
If, by any chance, Mr. McGonagall was declared guilty, what might happen to that debt of yours?
According to this document, this is a private loan from the defendant. Therefore, if the defendant were to receive the death penalty, the contract would be annulled and Fairplay's debt would essentially vanish.
Vanish?
Now, Mr. Fairplay. Through this false eyewitness testimony of yours, were you trying to make your 20 guinea debt vanish? Or not?
That actually hurt my throat.
Order! 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 Oscar Fairplay!
Yes.
I will ask you once and no. Keep in mind that your answer will have tremendous importance.
Yeah.
Did you truly witness the very moment the victim was stabbed by the defendant?
Oh my gosh. He's biting at it like a rabbit with a carrot.
His silence tells us all we need to know. Mr. Fairplay, you haven't told us the truth.
Wait, please. Certainly, I may have gone a tiny bit too far.
Yeah, it's just a giant clarinet.
However, at the very least, if there's anything I can claim with confidence, it's that I saw blood on the criminal's hand.
Yay! But remember, we only found traces of blood on one of his gloves.
Yes, but
Excuse me, might I have a moment?
What is it, Mr. Lady First?
The truth is, I have some recollection of seeing
What?
the culprit's hand stained with blood. And it really was both hands, I think.
What?
That only helps our case. Because
yeah.
Mr. McGonagall has said before that he tried to help the victim, and that's where he touched him.
Yeah.
But like the what do you call it? The man who did it use both hands. Not Mr. McGundle. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Testimonial. Hey,
Oh shoot. Sorry.
is that agreeable? I can't remember what I was saying, but okay.
We're having another testimony. Yeah. Naruhodo, the tables seem to have turned in this trial.
Yeah, you're right. This might finally be our chance for our counterattack.
Is there an Ace Attorney game where we murder someone and we have to frame someone else? No. Nope.
Nope. That would be kind of interesting, though.
It would. But I'm pretty sure there's never been a time. Like, I
don't-
can't think of one.
I don't think there will be.
There has been a case where the person we were defending actually
guilty.
was guilty.
Yeah. But that's to be expected. After so many trials.
Yeah.
Gotta throw the curveball once in a while. But
Yeah.
framing someone for a bit iffy.
Both of the culprits' heads were stained with blood. I remember it clearly. I swear.
I'm sorry,
I
Andrew.
suppose you could say that I did not see the instant the defendant stabbed the victim.
I recall both the knife that stabbed the victim and the blood in the murderer's hand. Well,
I only heard the scream from the receipts. I didn't say anything.
Either way, if there were any other passengers, I think we would have seen them.
Astounding.
Angel. Yeah, does my southern accent not lure you, Azure? It's so good, y'all.
yeah.
Witnesses, you didn't see the moment of the crime when it was committed?
I am deeply sorry, but Judge, my lord, there were no other passengers in the omnibus, and the culprit's hands were soaked in blood. I think that's the same as having seen it.
No, it's not the same at all.
Verify it once more in the interior of the omnibus. As the testimony states, the seat is stained with blood from the moment of the crime. Hence, it can be said that the circumstances overall have not changed in even the slightest.
The fuck are you on about?
I know. Doesn't make any sense. Are you gonna play the KFC game with Mark? You know, maybe once that game comes out, we should take a break from Ace Attorney and play the KFC game.
I mean, I'm gonna play it anyway. But yeah, if you want to do
Wow.
it together, we could make it work.
Colonel Sanders.
Hell
It's
yeah.
finger licking good.
Okay, corner.
Now then, attorney, I order you to carry out your cross-examination.
Yes, my lord. What I really saw.
Hmm.
Wait, go back.
Wait, I'm just scrolling through. Well, they wouldn't all see them.
No.
But
Like, that makes sense.
this one?
Go back one more. Oh, I think the last one is the most suspicious.
Yeah. Oh, also. Oh wait, no, this is the wrong thing.
I mean, you can save the game if you want.
Can I want to look at the omnibus again?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so
What do you want to see?
I'm just like checking. Could you see everything? So if we're looking through here, and then I'm sorry, I'm like hijacking. I'm just like trying
Yeah,
to see if we
The
can
blood
see
is
how much.
inside. They looked
There's
at it from the
that.
top.
I just. Could you have seen everything from the skyline?
No. I mean, they were seated at the very back, so you couldn't see if there was a fifth passenger, as you would say. If he was in the other bench, they wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah.
And yeah, the omnibus driver only heard screams.
That's true.
Very good point, Martin. So he couldn't have peeked back into the skylight to see the other bench.
So then it would be the fifth statement. Yeah, this one.
Yeah,
So press.
I think.
Yeah.
Mata. You both witnessed the incident from the rooftop seating area, right?
Yes, indeed. The seas felt like they were nearly frozen solid.
Yeah, I saw it too. While shivering in the cold.
If I may ask, why were you gentlemen sitting on the roof in the first place? It's very cold.
Yeah, well, you see, we were entirely unable to enter the omnibus.
You were unable to enter. Why couldn't you enter the coach?
The coach was locked from the inside. We even knocked and weren't let in.
It was locked.
That's right, the omnibus should be open to all. Whose bright idea was it to lock it from inside?
I had the same problem. When I went to knock, it looked like they were shooing me away from Dad. So, because of that, we sat on the roof and watched them through the skylight.
Light it from inside. Yeah. In fact, you could even say we were glaring at them. And that's why we could both say the farm with utmost confidence. Had there been another person inside, we absolutely would have seen them.
The fact is as clear as day.
I just want to know, what's going on here? So they could see everyone inside the coach through the skylight, huh? This may be wrong.
Yeah.
Mr. Fairplay, please confirm this for us once. While aboard the omnibus,
That both of you witnessed the incident through the skylight while seated on the roof, correct?
Indeed, they is correct.
In that case, it seems there was a place inside the coach where you couldn't have seen the passengers.
What?
But that can't be. Now, at this
Eh.
time, I might not be able to make this claim with absolute certainty. But when the incident occurred, there was a distinct possibility there was another person riding inside the omnibus.
You can leave your pointless speculation for the Easter Court attorney. No matter what, the burden of proof still falls on you. For as you can see, the crime scene sits right over there.
Very well, defense. The court demands an answer. Show us this cross-section of the omnibus. By using this. Blah blah. Show us where another passenger could have been hidden inside the omnibus.
Well, obviously, it's the rear bench.
Yeah. So it would be like,
Drag it. Yeah.
like here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Correct.
These roof seats are set facing the same direction as the omnibus moves in. As for the inside, the seats were made to face each other. So, at that time, the rooftop passengers' field of vision through the skylight was like this.
Ooh.
That's right. As you can see, they couldn't have seen the seats where the opposite the victim and culprit were to be. Therefore, if there was another passenger in these seats, then it would have been possible for the witnesses to overlook them.
Yeah.
So you are saying that it's only possible that there was another passenger seated inside? It would seem that misdirection is but one of your country's vile practices.
Indeed, evidence is the absolute corpse of the great British Empire. This also applies to your supposed mystery passenger. However, if you are prepared to name this person, then it's a different story.
Naruhodo, can you do it?
It was me all along. Do I have a good idea who it could be? Do I know who was sitting blind spot?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know. Do you know?
I think we have to say we do. Because if we say we don't, they'll be like, well,
All right, guilty.
yeah, that's what would happen. Oh, wait. I think I know.
Phoenix isn't born yet.
Yeah, it's not Phoenix. Well, unless we use our headcanon. So I think we're supposed to say I do know.
Understood. The defense would like to present the person's name.
How preposterous! Such is the stopgap response of one who does not know his stand.
Where did he
Hey,
get
you got a
another
new glass.
Know well the weight of the obligation you have just placed upon yourself.
Court requests an answer from the defense.
This is a chance for the counterattack I've been waiting for.
Yeah, this takes place like in the past, like far in the past, before
Yeah.
Phoenix was born. This is like his ancestor. Not like it is his ancestor.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
This is like in the 1800s, so that's like 3 generations. So. Or maybe more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
On that night, when the crime took place, the person that I believe sitting in the blind spot was...
It was Sasato! No.
Yeah, it was Sasato. He's the murderer. Oh, you know what it is?
It was McGonagall.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, like it would make sense. Because they said they saw it happen. They saw the murder. They saw the knife. They saw the blood. So they saw the killer. So the person they didn't see
Must be McGonagall.
was, yeah,
That makes sense.
figured it out.
What are our other options?
Well, we can say that it's the guy who put us on the case. We could say it's our prosecutor guy. We could say it's the victim himself. We could say it's any one of the 3 witnesses.
Nah. It's definitely McGonagall.
Yeah.
Present.
Kurae. The passenger that the two sitting... Bleh. The passenger that the two sitting on overlooked must have been...
It was Anya. No.
Yeah, it was me!
Beppo was driving. Cosme McGonagall.
Yep, it was me. But who was driver?
Beppo.
Cosme.
McGonagall?
But he,
Yes, Angel.
the defendant himself,
I love how
How-
it just pulverized it.
How many holy grails does this man have?
He apparently has a lot.
Oh, yeah, I'm driving. I'm driving the bus.
Yeah,
Stream bus.
you're the driver. Oh my gosh, it was never Beppo. You're the driver.
It's also called an omnibus, so...
How impudent of me to shatter the holy grail, the halls of justice. I plead for your forgiveness.
But enough talk. Have at you. Becomes a demon.
Lord,
On Zeeks.
To think I would believe that your tiny overseas nation possessed what we call civilization.
Jeez.
It appears that I overestimated you.
What are you trying to say?
I'm a racist. At the time of the incident, the defendant was sitting next to the victim. The witnesses have testified as such. Is this not the premise of the entire case?
Yeti.
It
You
could
already
be very
figured it
well
out,
that
dude.
the premise itself was wrong.
What you talking about?
What are you talking about? If we assume that Mr. McGonagall was next to the victim at the time of the incident,
Sure. I wish.
I mean, we both have swords on us, so we could just battle.
Yeah, duke it out. Whoever wins gets to say that the person is innocent or guilty.
then an unresolved contradiction arises.
a contradiction.
These are the defendant's leather gloves. These two witnesses ununanimous,
Unanimously.
ununanimously. That doesn't make sense, to be honest. But
Unanimously.
that still doesn't make sense. That's not what the unanimously. It says Unani. Unani?
Unani? Anyanani?
I know it's said like unanimously, but that doesn't make sense. The word is long.
Yeah.
They just skipped 2 letters.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Testified the following.
Some bad translation. How could they do this?
The culprit, sitting next to the victim, got bloodstains on both his hands.
Anyanani?
However, the truth is that there was only blood on one glove.
Igari.
The importance being, when confronted with this evidence, her testimony did not change at all.
Her testimony didn't change.
Yes, even now, these two witnesses still claim to clearly remember blood on both hands. Therefore, that memory is the truth. That's how we look at it. Must look at it. An unknown third party next to the victim.
Oh no. I sure it out. No. Oh. I'm
What's wrong?
breaking up. Oh no, I'm back. But yeah, Azure, we figured it out.
Did you lose frames?
Yeah. Was dying there for a second.
You signed fine at my end.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's probably me. Oh boy. Dying again. It's a curse.
Curse indeed.
What's more, blood must have stained both of his hands.
Ooh, you got another movie. Let's go.
Just who do you suppose this third party is?
Never
Oh, I'm
heard of
dying.
it.
The true culprit, of course.
Heard of it either. Oh, good thing
Azure,
we're, I think, at the end of this
Azure with
part.
the Castlevania references.
Yeah.
Makai.
Castlevania. Yeah, birds.
Culprit.
Ooh, yeah. But I am very busy, so I can't 100% being there. I'll try. I'll definitely try. I would definitely be into it. It's all really depends on how the day goes, whenever it happens. Sometimes I might have extra time. Other times it's like my whole day has stuff going on.
It is what it is.
Oh, no. This is absolutely.
The defense claim is entirely baseless. The witnesses testified that they distinctly saw the defendant.
Yeah.
However, Mr. Fairplay also said this in his testimony. Because both of them were wearing hats, I was unable to make out their faces.
Right. It was impossible to see their faces from the skylight.
Yeah, they were both indeed wearing hats. As a hatter, I pay much attention to people's hats.
In that case, what kind of hats were the two people wearing?
I suppose I happened to forget. I thought you were a hatter.
In any case, it is impossible that a third party was inside the coach.
Why doesn't Mr. McGundle just said that beginning? What was his
Wow.
testimony at the start? I don't remember. Hey,
Oh, why did I go? Who can't say? Oh my god.
If that person did happen to exist, the defendant, Constantine McGundle, should have said so himself.
hey, I just said that.
Or perhaps you intend to claim that even the defendant himself overlooked the true culprit inside the coach.
Remember, McGundle was asleep.
Yeah.
He's right.
No, he's not.
There was a third person inside the omnibus. It'd be difficult to believe that Mr. McGonnell would have.
You should, Cud. Oh, but wait, you're right now playing the older one. Which are good too.
I mean,
They're all
this
good.
still has like a tutorial, so you can just play this one. I mean, I haven't played any of the other ones
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, especially since this is the prequel. So, works out.
Order!
I want to play Ace Attorney 4, which is Apollo Justice, at some point soon. Because that's my favorite Ace Attorney game. Love that game so much.
I mean, we'll get to it eventually.
One day.
One day.
The court believes that there is a very simple way to find the answer to this question.
And I presume that would be to request the testimony of Constantine McGundle himself.
Yes, what is the prosecution's opinion on this matter?
Naturally, I am opposed.
Your reason being?
A suspect should report everything he knows to the police upon interrogation.
But it's possible that there is something which Mr. McGundle didn't mention.
Constantine McGundle is a league apart from those foolish small-time scoundrels. Were he to have concealed any information, then he would have had some reason for doing so.
What is the defense's opinion?
Well, my lord. Should I ask for Mr. McGundle's testimony?
Don't bother.
Don't bother. Like, why even ask?
Yeah, why ask us this? Just do it.
Do it!
Just
There's no-
do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Oh, I did the same flex on you though.
I couldn't even see you.
In order to know the truth, but we need to hear what he has to say. The defense asserts that we must hear the defendant's testimony.
I believe we should hear what the 6 jurors have to say as well.
Well, I was just middle of thinking about it.
I would like to hear what Mr. McGundle has to say.
Hey, ain't it obvious we have to? Hurry up and drag the guy out here.
Thinking about it logically, we must hear his testimony.
When you do something, go all the way. That's the law of the guild.
I'd love to hear from the man who funded such a beautiful park.
That's right. We all want to hear from him.
This guy.
In that case, the court will request testimony from the defendant. Bailiff, bring him to the stand immediately.
What really happened then? Just might become clear soon enough.
Yeah.
Do you want to cut off here, or do you want to go?
Yeah, I should probably do that.
This seems like a nice cutoff point.
Yee.
I will take over control. Save the game.
Yeah.
Alrighty. If y'all, oh, if y'all haven't seen Anya's perspective, you can always watch there. Go follow Anya.
And follow Mark. If any of you who are following me aren't following him, goes both ways.
Yeah, good luck with your homework.
Yeah,
Let's,
thanks.
Let's put on the end
Like-
screen and look for someone to raid.
Yeah. Who should we raid?
On a nice tune in the background. Let us see.
It's your street. Boop. There we go. Oh, thank you, Angel.
Let's take a look. Of our friend.
Oh, and thank you, Azure, for liking the stream. As always. Yeah, I
Mate
love
of-
y'all.
A mate of mine is playing Stardew Valley.
Who?
It's a Red Shield game. And he currently has 1 viewer, so I think we could really cheer up his night rated him.
Ooh.
And he's a
So
cool guy,
what?
so stick
Let
around,
me
maybe
put.
tickle that follow button. It's,
How do you spell their name? Ah, there.
That's his name.
Thanks.
Let me check if he's not like ending a stream. Because you know,
Okay.
I've done that before.
Oh, both of you are the best. Both Azure and Angel, you're both the best.
I just got my pirate tag.
It's raining.
Yeah, he's still playing. All right, good. Let's get this raid on, shall we? Thanks everyone for watching again. I'll hope you see you next time.
Yeah, hope to see y'all soon. Love
And
y'all.
have a great night.
Have a good night.
3, 2, 1, a raid.
I just love how you were just very happy saying it.